On the dice cube, we have opposites, right? We have the telephone pad, we have the dice cube. We take it like this. We had the telephone pad. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We connect 1 with 6. We connect 1 with 6. The only 7. We must go through 5. Or we must go around 2 into 3. But 3 must go into 5. 5 has to come out into 6. 5 and 6. 5 and 6, 11. From 1, 5 to 6, which is 7. We want to go to 7, but we must pass through 5 in order to get there. 5 and 6 is 11. 5 and 1 is 6. 1 and 6 is 7. Okay. Now what I want to do is I want to put these two together, back to back. I want to put this one back to back here and this one back to back here. Now if we go back to back on the first row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we're not going any further. Okay. If I went any further, I would have to take this box of 4 and open into a box of 9. So I'm going from the delta world to the I world because there's a center spot to the I. Here is an in-between I, the 2 and 4. Crossover is an individual 3, which is not there because it's not marked on the telephone. It's 1. The halfway to 5 is 3. The halfway from 2 to 4 is 3. The halfway from 2 to 4 creation, doubling the world, is 3. When you're in the 3 position, the halfway to doubling the world is 4. 3, 4, 5. This one is 2, 3, 4. This is DC from both sides. DC 4 and 3, DC 4 and 3, 86. 72, 86. 168 hours in the week. Now what we're going to get to over here is to understand what 4 and 6 is. If you want to look, if we have a scissors, if the scissors is pointed this way, 4 is in the center, we're cutting off 4. 6 becomes closed, 4 becomes open. If we're going the opposite way, from left to right, 6 will become open, 4 will become closed. If 6 opens up its mouth, if 3 and 9 go back into their position, 3 and 9 come into position 6, occupying 6 to where there's a happy medium in the middle. So it's no longer 3 and 9, they meet at 6. Inside of 2 and 8. Why 2 and 8? Because when they meet on this dice over here, it'll be the middle dot and the middle dot that are meeting. That'll be 2 and 8. That will be your time heaven. 2 and 8. 6 minus 4 is 2. 6 plus 4 is 10. 2 and 8 is 10. Time heaven. 2 and 8. 82. There was another thing about 82. We're going to leave that out for now so we don't get mixed up. Inside of a game called Craps, where they bring 7-11, where they need to bring 7 into the 6 world, because you bring them into the 6 world, you have the left side, you have the right side, top half. Then you have the bottom half, the left side and the right half. You design this together, and this over here becomes, let's see if we can do this properly. This here becomes this, and then it goes all the way up to here, and then it becomes that. Then we have the transversing line through here, transversing line all the way to here, okay? And I'm not going to do the rest, but I do want to show you that when we do this, the design of a fish comes out. See the scissors hands? Well, the same scissors hands is here of the pin that opens up. Here's the fish mouth, and here's the fish mouth. Look at the angle of this fish. It's requin. This is the shark. Why? Because of its angle. You see the angle over here? 40. This is the 135 down. 45 angle brings me 135 down. 45 angle brings me 135 down. 270. 270 of 4 on one side, 270 for the other side, September 30th. Okay, so now we have 6 and 6 that meet together. And on this side over here, we have to have number 3 over here, and we have number 3 over here. 3, 6 meets 3, 6. 3 and 3 is 6. 6 and 6 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3. 3, 6. We're going to come together over here just to understand I see. Do you see? EC in French says here, it says icy or slippery. I and C is number 39, where 3 and 6 will create 9. 3 and 6 will create 9. And then 9, 3 and 6 over here, and 3 and 6 over here. Create 9. And then over here, you have your 9. I see, it's icy. I don't know how it works, okay? In the game 7-11, it says, yo me llamas. My name is my student, my élève, 11. Do you see the way this is the cent? Now we put it one way, and then the other way, we collected the dollar because it spins. It sends to this side and that side, creating one life. D and D. D1D, 414. When we put together D and D, we have to understand the way we have to create our Ds in Latin and other languages. This is a D, and then this is the beginning of the D, but it becomes an R. Okay? And if you put them together on both sides, you have two pyramids, one above the other one. D becomes a B, and D becomes a B. You have B and B, the above and below level. Below and above level pyramids, one pointing from the sky down, one pointing up. Now to bring you to the simple part, in French we say droite, means right. In French we say gauche, means left. 4 and 7 that we've been working with, Jesus Christ, the left hand and the right hand side of the brain, the right and the left, R and L. 3 and 9, cube C. Cube C, this is Cuba. The roll-off or the Rolex that's left over of the gold is down in Cuba, the 7th gate. I'm not sure how to fit do into side of this. Why? This is for droite. Droite means right. D for left, R for right, but the second letter in right in French is right in English. D and R. 6 and 4. The opening bid. Zooming up to 59. R is the 59 because it connects inside 59 by making an R on each side, and an R below will create these pyramids. An R on each side and an R below. Arba. Chamesh, Shef, Sheva, Shmona, Arba. Achat, Shtaim, Shalosh, Arba. 4. Arba. Right here. Right. Right can mean left, don't forget. Okay, when you're looking at it, you look at his left side. It's on your. You look at him. Okay, he's standing to you. His right is on your left eye. So this is this is also the cube, which says Cuba. The cube or whatever it is that they have is in Cuba. Something now we have to collect the Florida Keys. The key, Florida Keys, Cuba C. Keep an eye, watch out for the eye in the sky. The middle of this, dog, between right and left. God, the golden rod. We went and we did 40 cents. We did 40 cents. We did 40 cents. The only way to 40 cents with a quarter is a quarter, a dime, and a nickel. And this is an associated world. 0 becomes the 6. This becomes the light transporter to the nickel, or the nav, equaling to the avenue. 80 times 5 is $4. 20, 40, 60, 80, equaling to 85. This is electric company. This becomes 46 and 1652, the passage inside the heart of man, which is the stamper, most likely the reader. This is 91, which is the spirit of man. This is 466. 646, which says 1 and 1. 6 times 4, 6 plus 4, is both in Roman numerals, both creating X and X. This is an X together. Do you see this X together? I have to create X and X together. X, and then I create X. And the minute you create X, you automatically create the O in between. 24 and 15 is 39. 24 and 15 is 39. R-O-U is the wheel. Okay. R-U-S-T-O-X says rusty old box. Rusty old box, rusty old treasure chest underneath the ocean. In the mill, which means 1,000, of you. The letter O says water in French. It says of the water because it's French. This is number 39, 39, 39, 19.5, 1.95, 1.95, Aleph. He runs a straight line and then he connects two arms. This is the soccer ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2. This is the way that the soccer ball has to design. I didn't get into that. I have to go 2 by 2. 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 4 to 5, 5 to 6. All numbers have to touch, or I can't go. Otherwise, I'm creating the outside world instead of the inside world. Okay. Where is the rest? So we found this. This is what I really wanted to talk. 7 and 4. And it also, where do we create 5 and 6? 5 and 6 is in between 4 and 7. Between left and right creates 5 and 6. It tells you it right here. Droite, okay, and gauche. Left and right, in between is 5 and 6. Between left and right and 5 and 6. So we have to find out how we get the 5 and 6 in between 4 and 7. We know Here's number 5. Here's number 6. Here's number 4. And here's number 7. How do we do this? Well, why don't we just do this and it creates an L? This says Earth. Okay, we have to do it how many ways? How many times do I have to do this before I can come up with my creation? So if this is 5 and 6, now I have to go 1, 2 this way and 1, 2 this way. And this would be 5 and 4. And this over here would be underneath. Okay, 7, 8, 9, 9, 4, 5, 6, 6, 5, 4. Well, we'll go from the center 6, 5, 4. Then we'll go down to here and we'll go 7. And then over here and over here will be 1. And then over here and over here we'll be repeating this row. So we'll just do this is how we get 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 7, 1, 7, 7, 7, 7, 4, 4, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4. New World Order, 565. New World Order, 565. 47, 28 days of the cycle. 5 times 7 equals 35. 5 plus 7 equals 12. Equals to 47, 74. 47 is time of Christ. 47, 74 times 40 times 80 times 40. 40 by 40. 80 times 40 is 3,200. 3,760. 40 times 70, is that the way it is? Excuse me, double this. It's 94. 40, double this. Half this, double this. Same number, same average. Uranus in time creation of the 9 lives of the cat in the blue world with the red sun. Right over here. Now there's other numbers. We have to come to the year 2000, and then we can add on the rest, but I'm going to leave that right now. So you understand where we got to all these numbers? Now we know the 7th planet is Uranus. We know the 7th planet is also Earth. Okay, Earth and Uranus must come together. 7 and 3 is also the planets for Nibiru, and they come together because if 7 is up here and 3 is down here, if I switch it, the 7 is up here and the 3 is down here. Switch it to here. From here, 180 degrees to here. 360 degrees, well, you're back where you started from, and you just went a year around to end up back at where you were. So we have right, we have left, we have droite, DR, and right. And droite in French means the right to do something. And gauche means to screw up. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. 25,625. 41 times 625. 6969. Tails come in, tails go out. Join the tails, join the tails. Now, if we wanted to bring the tails down, we can also bring the tails down over here. So we come XOX, 24, 15, 24, connected to 9. Connected to 9 or 6, whichever way you want to look at it, because it's this way. It's 9, 24, and this 9 will go right into the center and connect. And these are 2 fish pointed towards each other. 1 fish up, 1 fish down. The fish that wrote the books and the Bibles. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. I have torn out a lot of pages just so I can make the pictures for a better understanding. In this picture over here, now let's take it. I'm just going to do this real quick. In this picture over here, this is 4, this is 1, this is 5, this is 9, this is 6. 6 connects through 9, 15, and not through 5 in this picture. 6, 9, 15. 4 connects through 1, 5. 415, 514, so the ending area code is 415. 1 inside 4, creating 5. 5 inside 9. Reconnecting 6. The 5 card and the 9 card go together to make an invisible card. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Everybody's wearing Jagger's number. And 717, the gateway to 68 on page 77. Esposito or 6, 3 times 2, 8. 4 times 2, 3, 4, DC. How else can we get 6? 1.5 times 3. No. 1.5 times 4, 2 times 3. The next one is 8. 2 times 4. And how do we get it? 1/3 of 6 is 2. Plus 6 is 8. 2 and 6 is the t. Now, I'm not even going to explain it because I can't, because I don't know what it means. I just know what it does. I just know it goes from 14 to 26. I know what it connects. It connects the first world with the second world. I know it brings in the light gate, the light inside through the tunnel of the gateway. Let me see what else it does. You know what this said yesterday? It says Jaromir Jagr yesterday, the 68th inscription. He had scored his 717th goal of his career and joins Phil Esposito for the 5th round in history. So it's like everything I've been talking about in the last week in Christ, everything is coming back in the numbers. It has to come back because it was made that way. I don't know how they did it or how it works. It's really weird for it to everything to be coming around, which is so perfect. And because I can see it in my own reality, and my own reality for some reason must be, let's not call it vague because it's vague in expression, then I believe whatever the people believe in the new age is coming, then let it come on in. Let it come on in. We're due for a change. Whatever change that shall be, it shall be great, because we're only looking for one thing, that is peace, peace amongst all, where we understand how to abide by our differences. Thank you.